to episode 116 of the 10,000 Trades Show, where we are mastering trading and creating excellence through the deliberate practice and analysis of 10,000 trades. In this episode, we are going to take a look at volume price analysis. Volume is something we do not use a lot in Forex because a lot of people think there isn't true volume available because of the way Forex is set up. However, I will show you how to use volume and take advantage of what the data the volume is providing us in order to make your trading even better. So let's go on to the charts and we'll take a look at how to identify when to enter the trade based on volume, where to place your stop loss, and most importantly, how to exit the trade with a profit.
Here we are looking at how to use volume to place our trades. I like to use volume in combination with price action. So as we can see here, price hits this important support and resistance level, tests this level again, drops off, and as price comes into this level again, I'm interested to see how volume reacts at this level. So as we see, once price starts to bounce off of this bottom support level here, price pushes up higher here, and our volume in here turns green as well. So as the price is moving higher, our volume is increasing, which shows that price is likely to go higher, and we have a very high volume bar there. Price goes up, and then we notice that as price comes into that resistance level, volume actually starts to decrease, and as we can see, the buying volume there is decreasing now, and price starts to go sideways. So that's the first signal that I'm looking for. When price is moving up, we want to see an increase in buying volume. But if the buying volume is decreasing, plus we have an important support and resistance level here, that combination of the two is a good signal that we may be coming up to a reversal. So now I want to see a good sign here from price action perspective that we're likely to bounce off of this level. So that comes from this bearish engulfing candle. So once we see this bearish engulfing candle, we can enter the trade. I look for a bit of a pullback here, but we can enter the trade at the bottom of this close of this candle as well. And the stop goes above the previous high. We want to make sure we give it some room so we don't get taken out in case price goes to test the same level once again. So we enter the trade short here and we continue on with our trade. I like to trail the stop, so we can do that. And as we can see, as price moves lower, our volume is red and it starts to go up. It's increasing, and then we come into this support and resistance area. So here what we notice from price action perspective is that it's holding below the support. So that's a good sign, which shows that it's likely to continue lower. And from our volume perspective, we see that the volume does turn red on this candle. Sorry, the volume does turn green on this candle, but then the red volume comes back. So we are okay with our trade. So we continue on. This is where we come into a bit of a support level here. So we see that the volume turns green, but then it doesn't stay green, and we can see that the volume is actually decreasing. The next green bar here is actually lower than the previous one. So that shows us, even though the bulls are trying to come in, but we do not have enough volume to sustain an upward move. So we will stay with our trade and we'll continue lower. And as we can see, price starts to drop further and our volume actually turns red. Now, as we move lower, we notice that the volume here starts to drop. Even though price is dropping, we see that the volume is dropping as well. So like we discussed before, when we want to see the price continue higher, we want to see an increase in buying volume. So if the volume starts to go down, that generally means that there is trouble. So as we are seeing price drop here, volume is dropping as well. And that shows us that we are likely to see price pull back here. So it is a good time to exit the trade because our volume continues to decrease and price is not going anywhere. So we exit the trade here. From entry to exit, we get 65 pips in the trade. So just to recap, I like to use volume with price action. We see here price comes into important support and resistance area, and as the price is moving into that level, we do see an increase in buying volume. But once we hit our resistance level, we start to see a decrease in buying volume. So that's the first indication. So there's a disparity between volume and price here. Volume is green, which should show buying, but price is not going anywhere. And secondly, our green volume, our buying volume starts to drop, which means that there isn't enough strength behind the buyers, and we may see a potential reversal here. So once we see a nice bearish engulfing candle, we can enter the trade, and as we can see, volume also starts to turn red after this and starts to build up in red volume, and the price starts to move lower. So entry would be after this bearish engulfing candle. We enter the trade short, stop goes above the high here, and we stay with the trade as long as we see that the selling volume is in place. Once we see the selling volume starts to drop and price just starts to go sideways, good time to exit the trade. From entry to exit here, we get 65 pips in the trade, or a profit of $650 if trading one standard lot. If you'd like to learn more profitable Forex trading strategies like this one, I invite you to visit my course at tradingwithvenus.com/Forex course. In the course, I will show you how to read the candlesticks and different chart patterns. We'll do a deep dive into technical analysis, and I will show you how to read the charts properly, what trade setups you're looking for, and how do we trade these setups properly. I will also show you what are the important fundamental things that you need to pay attention to, how the different fundamental factors drive market price. I will also share with you the trading strategies that I personally use that I have found to be the most profitable. We'll also talk about trade management and how to manage your account and manage your risk so that you become a profitable trader. I will also show you tons of examples that you can go and check out so that you are able to see these trades set up in the live markets as well. As a bonus, you will get access to my pivot point indicator. If you have watched any of my videos, you know I really love trading the pivot points, so you will receive that as a special bonus. The price of the course is $497. To sign up for it, please go to tradingwithvenus.com/Forex course.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like this trade setup, please feel free to share with your friends. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. I'll be back with another great trade setup next time.